Hello, everyone. My name is Andy Rayburn, and this session is on how to choose your program. I'm an International Admissions and Recruitment Officer at Carleton University, and it's my pleasure to host you today. This is a very brief session, so I may not necessarily be able to answer all of your questions individually, but I do have colleagues here to help answer those questions. Please try to use the Q&A section just to the right of the chat box. Today's session is going to cover not only how to choose your program and some guidance in that regard, but it will also cover some terminology that you may encounter when you are applying for admission to any of our programs. First off, I want to make sure that you are all aware that the Carleton degree, whatever degree you're actually pursuing or earning, is going to be completely internationally recognized. So you have the peace of mind in knowing that you can take that degree with you anywhere in the world, and it will be recognized as a top-notch degree by employers, by future post-secondary institutions you may wish to attend. So the Carleton degree is very flexible as well. We know that you may not necessarily be certain of what you wish to study, so you can actually change from one degree program to another. If necessary, you can change your major or area of specialization, and I'll get into that a little bit more detail later on. But also, you're going to be taught by award-winning faculty, and you're going to have the opportunity to get hands-on experiential learning within your degree program as well. Also, whatever degree program you're earning at the undergraduate level, you could use that to pursue medical school, dentistry, law school, or even master's, MBA, or PhDs down the road. So it's a very, very flexible degree. At Carleton University, we have 5 distinct faculties. Now, the term faculty may be familiar to some of you, but it may not be familiar to all of you. A faculty is essentially a division of departments within a university that oversee the undergraduate degree programs. So at Carleton, we have 5 distinct faculties. Sometimes these are called schools or colleges at university, so don't be confused by that. The reason I'm pointing out that we have 5 different faculties is it does speak to the diversity of degree programs at Carleton University. For example, these 5 faculties oversee 22 different undergraduate degree programs, and there's a lot to choose from at Carleton. You'll see that we offer journalism, but we also offer engineering, we offer architecture, but we also offer science and social work, the liberal arts. There's a lot to choose from at Carleton. We are a comprehensive university. So if you start off in one program and you decide, oh my goodness, this is not what I thought it would be, you actually have the flexibility to change your degree program or to change your major. And often, if you do this early, you can still complete your degree within the original 4-year time frame. 5 years if you decide to opt for the co-op option, which I'll talk about briefly in just a moment. Now, some things you may wish to consider when you're choosing your degree program is, first of all, what career path do you want? What are your areas of interest, or what are your passions? These are very important considerations. Also, you should think about what subjects were your favorite subjects in high school. Often you're going to perform better academically if you're passionate about what you're studying and you are enjoying what you're studying. You should also consider the prerequisites associated with your program. Now, many of you out there, you may know for certain what you wish to study. You may know that you want to pursue computer science, or you may wish to pursue business or engineering, and that's great. But many of you out there, you may not be so certain of what you want to study. And this comes back to the flexibility of the degree program. Personally, when I applied to Carleton, I didn't know what I wanted to study, but I knew what I wanted to avoid. I wasn't a big fan of mathematics in high school, and so I avoided programs that required math, things like business or science or engineering or computer science. But that left a lot of options. And fortunately, when I started off in the arts and social sciences, I was able to change my major very easily. In fact, I changed my major about 4 times just within my first semester. I was exploring my options that much. So you could do that as well. Now, next I'm going to talk a little bit about majors and concentrations. Now, sometimes there can be some confusion regarding the meaning of these 2 terms. Essentially, your major is your primary area of study. That is your specialization within the degree program. It is your primary area of focus. Within that major, however, you can have some concentrations. As an example, you may be in a Bachelor of Arts degree with a major of political science. Within that major, you can still specialize in perhaps international relations. Or if you're in the Bachelor of Arts with a major of law, you can actually specialize in business law. There are a lot of different specializations within our individual degree programs, both within the arts and also outside of the arts in other faculties and other degree programs as well. You'll also have the opportunity to have double majors. So depending on the degree program that you are in, you can actually combine two different areas of specialization within one degree. This is a great option for you. Often we're asked, will this double the amount of time it takes to complete my degree? No, it will not. But you could have, for example, a combined major of criminology and law, or perhaps psychology and sociology, or human rights and women and gender studies. So there's a lot of different things, different combinations you can do to really tailor design your degree program to be the right one for you. And you can, of course, make changes to this as you go as well. Now, when you are applying for admission, if you want to declare a double major at that time or declare a specialization, you can, but you don't have to. You can often have an undeclared major or even contact our admissions staff once you're in the application process to say, I've changed my mind. Can you help me to change my major or change my area of specialization? Or can you reconsider me for a completely different degree? And we can help you with that. You may also notice that there are some majors that have very similar names or even the same name within different degree programs. For example, psychology is offered within science, but it is also offered within the arts. Same with biology. There is an arts option as well as a science option, and even software engineering. It's available within our Bachelor of Engineering degree, but it is also available within our computer science degree. If you're confused about the distinctions between these areas of study, please don't worry. You're not alone. And we're here to help guide you and help give you information to sort which one is the right fit for you. You can also add a minor if you wish to. Adding a minor can be very beneficial to you. It's essentially a secondary area of specialization associated with your degree. So in some situations, you can have a single minor or a double minor. Some of the more specialized programs, although they do allow you to have a minor, there may not necessarily be enough room within that degree program to have the 4-credit minor. So that having a minor in some degrees may actually lengthen the amount of time it takes to complete the degree just slightly. And we're always here to help discuss that with you. And we also have academic advisors and support staff here at Carleton to help you decide when you could add a minor, whether it's a good fit for you, etc. Often you can add a minor at the time you are applying for admission, but you don't have to. Some minors you can actually only add after you've achieved second-year standing. And again, our admission staff are here to guide you and assist you with questions related to this. You'll also have the opportunity to get experiential learning, whether it be through co-op, which is a great option for you and is available in the vast majority of our degree programs. Co-op is a way to get your career established before you even graduate, and I definitely encourage you to consider that. If you don't apply for co-op and you want to add it once you've already applied, don't worry. We can help you do that. Even once you've started with us, you can still sometimes add the co-op option to your degree program. And we have a co-op staff that can guide you through that process as well. There are also additional opportunities for doing research placements with professors or field placements with professors or paid internships, or you could even do an international exchange. And again, the degree programs are very flexible, so you don't have to pursue these options if it's not a good fit for you. I do encourage you to stay in touch with us. This is our direct contact information. You're welcome to send us an email to ask questions. I encourage you to go to Carleton 360 to create a profile. Thank you so much for listening to this session. I encourage you to stay in touch with us. We're happy to answer any questions you may have.